Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over makeup sponges. There's a bunch out on the market. Some are wonderful, some not so great, but I wanted to go over this because I was surprised to find out that a friend of mine hadn't been using her beauty blender and really just thought it was useless. And so not only did I want to talk about the beauty blender or using a makeup sponge when you're doing your makeup application, but I also wanted to compare a couple of them. So let's just get right into this. The first, obviously, I love beauty blenders. I have multiples. I just used these getting ready this morning. I just had them nice and clean. The beauty blender is amazing. It not only will, you can use it for everything. You can use a beauty blender for everything. You could use it for blending out a cream product. You can use it for foundation, concealer, highlighter, blush. You can use it to bake with. They're easy to clean and you can pick them up at Sephora. There's so many different colors. I really want that cobalt blue one. And I love them. I've used them for years and I have multiple different sizes. I have, this is a nude one, here's the pink one. A lot of people have been talking about the Sonia Kashuk makeup blenders, and so I wanted to give it a try. And let me just tell you what, I love you beauty blender, but I really love this. It is a black and white sponge. It's kind of swirled. I love the color. It's softer than the beauty blender is, and it's nice and firm, but it's also really, really soft. So when you first get it, the 2-pack for the Sonia Kashuk is 10 bucks. And when you first get it, I'll show you this one. It's about this size. And then when you get it wet, it gets to that size. So it gets significantly bigger. I have fallen in love with this. I use the beauty blender to blend out my concealer, and I use it every single solitary day. And when I'm done using it, I put it into this little makeup tray. It just sits there like that and they dry. I use it every single day and I just, pounce it on out. You're gonna see a video that I'm gonna put after we're done talking, and I love using it. And what it does for me is it hydrates my under eye. I have dry skin, and so when I'm using any concealers, I want to give as much hydration to that area as I possibly can so that it doesn't start looking dry, crepey, cracked, because dry skin is not youthful, pretty skin. So I always get my beauty blender wet with cold water and then wring it out, and then I'll take a towel and I kind of squeeze it really hard a couple of times in the towel just so that it takes out a bulk of the water. And then I'll put my concealer on and I pop right over it using the beauty blender. I have literally fallen in love with using this, and you think it's so big it's going to be hard to use. It is not. There's a smaller one that I want to pick up. Haven't yet, but I will, and it's gray and white. I have tried the L'Oreal sponge. I thought it was okay. I have tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, which I thought I'd love because the shape of this, I don't know if you can see the shape. It's like an hourglass shape, and then it's got a point on the end. I thought I'd really love that, but this is really dense like this, but it's not as soft, and I really don't like it. I feel like it picks up too much of the product. I've also tried the Real Technique sponge, and I didn't like it. It was too firm, too dense for me. I have literally fallen in love with this. Puffin's wife uses this. There's a ton of people out there, but she really uses this all the time. I never use my beauty blender to do my full foundation, but I can use the Sonia Kashuk sponge to do my entire foundation, and I love the glow that it gives my skin. I love the way that it pushes the foundation into my skin, and I love the ease of the product. It's just really quick. I use the butt end of it and I use the pointed end just to move all the product around, and I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you reasons why I use the beauty blender, why I use sponges, and you don't have to spend 20 bucks to get one of these. You could get the 2-pack of the Sonia Kashuk ones, 10 bucks. You can buy one, 7 bucks. And then they have a bigger collection that's 15, which I think I'm gonna get because it had a bunch of different sizes, and it's got that gray one that I want in it that had a different edge on the end. So I highly recommend it. I think that they're amazing. And the ease of the product is that you can wash these so quickly and easily. I love the Sephora, what's it called? The solid brush cleaner. I love this. I also love the Beauty Blender solid cleanser as well. It's just a cake. I have one somewhere, and then I've been using the Beauty Blender liquid. I got water in it, so it's turning white on the top, but I absolutely love this. This is what I just washed all of them with, and it came out beautifully. You just pump, get them really wet, and then just rinse them out really well. I really love that. So Honestly, if I had to pick between my Beauty Blender and the Sonia Kashuk one, I would go with the Sonia Kashuk one. Get two for the price of one. You can use one for like highlighting, bronzer, blush, and you can use the other one for foundation, concealer, or you can use one for foundation and concealer if you don't like other cream products, and use the other one to bake with or apply powder afterwards. They're amazing sponges, and I just give them a great big whopping thumbs up. I love them. Go out, try them. They're not expensive. Targets are everywhere. Okay, so I finally get ready to record and it's raining out. Sorry about the rain if you can hear it. I'm not sure if you can or you can't. I have on my face the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and then I have the Tatcha Pearl in Moonlight under my eyes. I love that stuff. Amazing. But that's not what this is about. So I'm just going to get a quick application on so you can see me using these sponges in the different ways that I use them while I'm getting ready. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to use the Clinique Even Better Glow, and I use two different colors because I'm just extra. I feel like using the Sonia Kashuk Makeup Blender, this goes on so much quicker than if I tried to do it with just a beauty blender. It just doesn't seem to blend in as quickly. And then I get frustrated, so then I grab a brush. But I wanted to show you on one side of my face using the Sonia Kashuk, and then the other side of my face I'm going to use the brush I always use for my foundation. However, I say always use, but guess what? Lately I've been using the Sonia Kashuk and not my brush. Look at how quick this is going to go. It's quick, and I can wash this out and leave it wet, and it's going to be dry by the next morning, and I'm going to get it wet again to get ready in the morning. You know what I mean? So it's not like something like a brush where you're not going to be able to wash it and have it ready and dry the next morning. This is really nice to use when you're using a flat or a matte, more matte foundation, because it will give it a little bit of hydration. Okay, done. It literally is even faster than that. I took time because I was talking to you guys. And now I'm going to show it to you with the brush. The difference in the way that the foundation applies is night and day different. I like it so much better. And I know people all the time will use beauty blenders to do their foundation. I never could because it always took me forever because the beauty blender is so much littler. This side is using a brush, and this side using the Sonia Kashuk Makeup Blender, the sponge. I love this side more. Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's right here, and this is in light beige. And now that I saw the Wayne Goss video, I don't go crazy with the amount of product that I put on my face. You know, I used to draw the big triangle. I don't do that anymore because you really don't need it, especially with this concealer, because it is full coverage and it really blends out. I love my beauty blender. I always have loved my beauty blender, but I'm telling you, this Sonia Kashuk is got something on it. So I'm just gonna pounce this. And you think this is so big and you're gonna have a hard time getting in there? No problem at all. Done. I'm gonna put my eyebrows on and my eye makeup on, and I'll be right back. I just wanted to come on and talk about the Beauty Blender, why it's important to make your skin look great, and the ease of use, the ease of cleaning it. You don't have to wait for it to dry. So I just thought it would be a fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And until next time, have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.